And a memorial growing in Allen in North Texas at the scene of the latest mass shooting in the U.S. 8 people, including the gunman, were killed Saturday at the outlet mall there. Children among the victims. We're talking 2 sisters in 2nd and 4th grades. And a 6-year-old boy is now an orphan. His parents and younger brother are among the dead. And here at home in Southeast Texas tonight, we're hearing from an 18-year-old who was at the mall. He's also processing that senseless act of violence. He tells us he was just moments away from being in the line of fire. The teen sat down with 12 News reporter Cameron Seibert. Cam?
Yeah, Jordan, EJ Cadroy was visiting his dad in Dallas. They went golfing, they went fishing, and to end the trip, they went shopping. Cadroy says they left a store because of a long line at the register, and that decision may have saved his life. Saturday, May 6th, a day EJ Cadroy will never forget.
Open the door and I see my dad and everyone in the back, and I'm like, what's going on? They're like, hey man, mass shooters going on.
The Nederland teen was visiting his dad in Dallas for the weekend. On the last day of his trip, they decided to go shopping.
I mean, it was a perfect day. I mean, it was bright, sunny. I mean, you didn't really, that was literally the last of our worries.
Cadroy wanted to buy a pair of socks at a store, but the line was too long. So they left, dodging the mall massacre by a matter of minutes.
Things could have been a lot differently. I think a lot of people that day found out how blessed they really were because, you know, like I said, 5 minutes away from, you know, not being able to come home, hug your family. I mean, it's really surreal. God was definitely with us.
He was in another store, trying on a shirt, when the violence started.
I probably heard around 12 bullets at first, and then after that it was probably on like 15 to 20. Obviously fear, you know, not knowing what's going to happen.
Locked down for 2 hours, he texted his family and friends.
You know, I love y'all so much. There's a mass shooter. I just want to let y'all know.
Finally, police came with the all clear, and Cadroy saw just how close he was to being in the line of fire.
And just knowing that it was in seeing distance was, I mean, it was pretty horrifying, especially whenever you find out who he hurt. No life is worth taking, but you know, it hits differently whenever you hear that it's a 5-year-old. But it's like you just want to kind of know what his reason was. You know, could it have been prevented? There's no justified reason of doing anything of that sort.
A day later, he returned home to his mom in Nederland, and the feelings set in.
You know, the time that I left for Dallas could have been the last time. And I just felt very blessed that, you know, I got another opportunity to hug my loved ones that day. And my heart just goes out to all the families that, you know, didn't have that chance.
After our interview today, Cadroy told me just how grateful he is for the first responders who showed up on Saturday. He says just moments after hearing the first gunshots, police were on the scene in less than 2 minutes. That quick response likely saved lives. Cameron Seibert, 12 News.
No doubt, Cam.